6 signs of a person who has a blessed and prosperous later life. Every individual's life is a journey, and the imprints we leave on that journey are not just defined by material success or fleeting moments of glory. The concept of later life is, according to many traditions, a critical phase that determines the final outcome of a person's life. A prosperous later life is not a product of mere chance, but the result of deliberate choices, disciplined habits, and a conscious effort to cultivate well-being throughout one's lifetime. But how can we recognize the signs of someone who is destined for a happy and prosperous later life? These signs do not come from luck, but from the cumulative effect of positive behaviors, values, and actions throughout life. In this article, we will explore 6 clear and scientifically backed signs that indicate a person is on track to enjoy a prosperous later life. Alongside these signs, we'll offer practical advice on how we can create the foundation for a fulfilling future. By incorporating the wisdom of research and everyday actions, we can better understand how to live in a way that ensures not only success in our earlier years but continued happiness, health, and prosperity in our later years. 1. Living in a harmonious, loving family. The family is the core foundation for every person, a place where one finds emotional stability, love, and support. A harmonious family offers the comfort and support necessary to weather life's storms. One of the most significant signs of a person who will experience a prosperous later life is having a close-knit, loving family. Numerous studies, including extensive research by Harvard University, have demonstrated that individuals who have strong family relationships are not only happier but also live longer and suffer fewer psychological and physical health problems. Family, in this sense, is more than just a biological connection. It's about creating an environment where mutual respect, trust, and love can thrive. People with a prosperous later life understand the importance of nurturing their relationships with their spouses, children, and extended family members. They actively invest time in ensuring that family bonds are strong and resilient, providing a network of emotional support that helps them navigate through difficult situations. This harmonious environment is not built overnight. It requires constant effort, patience, and a willingness to communicate and empathize. Forgiveness, compromise, and understanding are essential ingredients in creating a peaceful family environment, and individuals who maintain these values tend to experience greater emotional fulfillment and happiness as they age. 2. A stable and thriving career. A flourishing career is another prominent marker of someone who will likely enjoy a prosperous later life. People who have a prosperous future are often those who have invested time and energy in building their careers. These individuals understand that success is not just about short-term achievements but about consistently making deliberate, meaningful contributions to their chosen field. Research has repeatedly shown that people who are passionate about their careers, who feel they have a sense of purpose and meaning in their work, are generally happier and more successful. For instance, studies by Gallup have shown that employees who are engaged in their work, who feel that their work aligns with their values, tend to perform at a higher level and experience lower levels of burnout and stress. A thriving career is not just about financial gain, although that is an important aspect. It is also about personal fulfillment, growth, and the sense of contributing to something larger than oneself. People with prosperous later lives are those who continually develop their skills, stay adaptable in the face of changing industries, and are proactive in seeking new opportunities for advancement. Moreover, having a stable career often brings financial security, which alleviates one of life's greatest stresses, money. It is important, however, to note that a prosperous career is not simply a result of good fortune or talent. It is built through hard work, smart decision-making, and a relentless pursuit of excellence. Investing in education, gaining diverse experiences, and maintaining a positive attitude toward learning are all essential elements in building a career that will provide long-term benefits. 3. Good health and an optimistic mindset. Health, both physical and mental, is the cornerstone of a successful later life. Without health, wealth, family, and career achievements lose much of their significance. One of the most obvious signs of someone who will have a prosperous later life is a commitment to maintaining their health throughout their life. People who prioritize their well-being are more likely to age gracefully, live longer, and experience fewer chronic health issues. Many studies, including one conducted by the University of Michigan, have shown that an optimistic outlook on life can have a profound impact on longevity and overall health. People who cultivate positive thinking are not only less likely to develop cardiovascular diseases but also experience better immune function and lower levels of stress. Optimism leads to healthier lifestyle choices, such as regular exercise, healthy eating, and avoidance of harmful habits like smoking or excessive drinking. Moreover, people with prosperous later lives understand that mental health is just as important as physical health. They engage in practices such as meditation, mindfulness, and self-reflection to manage stress and keep their minds sharp. They know that the mind and body are interconnected, and maintaining mental health through positive thinking, gratitude, and emotional intelligence is crucial to their long-term happiness. A healthy body is a direct result of making conscious lifestyle choices, including eating a balanced diet, exercising regularly, staying hydrated, and getting adequate sleep. These habits not only help keep the body in good shape but also contribute to a sense of vitality, energy, and a positive outlook on life. 4. Strong social connections and meaningful friendships. Human beings are inherently social creatures, and our relationships with others play a crucial role in shaping our happiness and success. People who will have a prosperous later life are those who invest time in building and maintaining meaningful social connections. Strong relationships provide emotional support, increase feelings of belonging, and enhance personal well-being. These individuals are rarely isolated or lonely, as they surround themselves with a network of supportive and caring people. Scientific research supports this idea. A study published in PLOS Medicine shows that individuals with strong social networks are not only happier but also have a 50% lower risk of early death compared to those who are isolated. Relationships with friends, family, and colleagues provide vital emotional support during challenging times and help individuals maintain a sense of purpose and meaning in life. People who have prosperous later lives tend to be those who are good at fostering positive relationships. They communicate openly, listen attentively, and are supportive of others. They know how to build trust, and they make time for the people who matter most in their lives. They also understand the importance of maintaining work-life balance, ensuring that personal relationships are prioritized alongside career and other responsibilities. The social connections people build throughout their lives are invaluable sources of joy, guidance, and emotional resilience. For people who are destined for a prosperous later life, nurturing these bonds is essential for both personal fulfillment and long-term happiness. 5. Financial independence and freedom from worries about money. Another clear sign of someone who will experience a prosperous later life is financial independence. These individuals are not burdened by the stresses of financial instability. They have created a strong financial foundation that allows them to live comfortably and without the constant anxiety about money that many others face. They are proactive in managing their finances, planning for the future, and ensuring that they have enough savings and investments to support them in their later years. A well-managed financial life is a key to long-term happiness. Studies by institutions like Stanford University show that individuals who take a disciplined approach to managing their finances, such as budgeting, saving, and investing, tend to experience less stress and more overall satisfaction in life. They avoid the trap of living paycheck to paycheck, instead building wealth through smart choices, such as reducing unnecessary spending and investing in assets that grow over time. The financially independent person also understands that wealth is not just about accumulating money, but about creating freedom and peace of mind. Financial independence provides the opportunity to pursue passions and interests without the constraint of monetary worries. For people with a prosperous later life, financial security allows them to focus on their health, relationships, and personal fulfillment, rather than worrying about how to pay the bills. 6. A peaceful soul and a habit of doing good deeds. Lastly, one of the most significant markers of someone destined for a prosperous later life is inner peace. People who will experience a joyful and fulfilling later life are those who are at peace with themselves and the world around them. They are not burdened by negative emotions such as bitterness, regret, or unresolved conflicts. Instead, They actively seek to do good and contribute to the well-being of others, often engaging in charitable acts or volunteering their time to causes they believe in. Research shows that engaging in acts of kindness and charity not only benefits others but also contributes to the giver's happiness and mental well-being. A study from Harvard University found that people who regularly participate in charitable activities experience lower levels of stress and greater overall life satisfaction. This is because doing good deeds triggers the release of positive chemicals in the brain, such as oxytocin and dopamine, which help to improve mood and strengthen emotional connections with others. People with prosperous later lives find fulfillment not just in what they receive, but in what they give to others. They know that true happiness comes from making a positive impact on the lives of those around them. Whether through small acts of kindness, volunteering, or supporting a cause they believe in, these individuals cultivate a sense of purpose that goes beyond material success. Conclusion: a prosperous later life is not an accident. It is the result of careful, intentional living, where decisions made today shape the happiness and well-being of tomorrow. By focusing on building strong family relationships, investing in meaningful careers, maintaining good health, fostering social connections, achieving financial independence, and living with a peaceful soul, each of us can create the foundation for a fulfilling, prosperous future. These habits and choices are not just for the moment, they are the building blocks of a joyful, meaningful life that will carry us through our later years with grace and contentment. Start today, and build a life that will ensure not only success in your younger years but a life of peace and prosperity in the years to come. Thank you for watching the video until the end. If you found it interesting and meaningful, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell to receive the latest videos. Also, if you enjoyed it, please comment 1. If you didn't find it enjoyable, comment 0 and share your feedback so I can create better videos to share with everyone. Thank you, and see you in the next videos.